Hello, welcome. This is Tim's Maniac Sports. As you see, I not wearing a Lions shirt today. I'm wearing Tom Brady from the Buccaneers. One of the reasons I'm wearing this shirt is because a couple years ago I lost a bet, and it was that the Buccaneers would win the Super Bowl, and of course, 2 years ago they did. So my friend Kevin and I bet from work, and so I decided to wear this shirt in honor of the bet. I have wore it before on occasion, but some new things that are going on in Tim's Maniac Sports, and please make sure that you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to having a guest a little bit who should be joining me later in this broadcast. Rashawn from work. We'll be talking about his team. Just running a little late today, but one of new things that I'm starting is that I do got a Facebook group. And I would appreciate anybody joining it. This group is open to all sports fans, no matter what. Um, Feel free to post anything in that group that is sports related. Um, and just make sure you keep it clean and pleasant for people. Of course, no hate speech and respect everybody in that group. Uh, but uh, one of the things that I'm going to do, and it's going to start um, later on next week, uh, the Maniac Player of the Week. I'm opening that up to all NFL football teams. If you are a fan of another football team and there's a player on that team that you think that was the the one that really balled out that game, that really went ahead and either defensively, offensively, or whatever, you can even what you got to do is you got to nominate that player to be Maniac Player of the Week. At the end of the week, or maybe even the following, well, sometime midweek of the end of that, after the Monday night game and stuff, I will go through and the person with the player with the most nominations and votes will be selected the player of the week. So, and right now, this is only for the NFL teams, the player of the week. So but it doesn't matter what he does on that team, but he needs to, yeah, I mean, he needs to really perform. I don't care if it's quarterback, running back, safety, corner, or whatever, D lineman. I mean, they just got a ball out. Also, go ahead and have your friends join the group. Um, and I definitely want you guys to subscribe to Tim's Maniac Sports YouTube. I also have Maniac Sports YouTube. You may subscribe to both of them. There will be two different shows on that once I start using the Maniac Sports. But right now, my main platform is YouTube, Tim's Maniac Sports. Uh, and well, this week is the start of the NFL or college season. All right, and my Big Ten school is, of course, the Michigan Wolverines. As you can see in back, I got a plaque um, from Michigan, and hey, I'm hoping they win this week. I'm hoping they win. I'm hoping to see them go ahead and kick a lot of butt this year too, and release what I call is the release the maniac. Go ahead and win some games, and don't only win them by short margins. Just go ahead and get out there and just go ahead and kick some butt all over the field. Because that's what I want to see. That's what I need to see. I need to see teams and players that will step up, and of course I want to see them do what they did last year and win the Big Ten championship. But of course, more important, a lot of people will say more important than winning the Big Ten championship is beating Ohio State at the end of the year. And of course, we got to beat Michigan State too. That's one of the things we got to do. You got to take care of business within your state, and you got to take care of business uh, over the um, season too, and just go ahead and kick some ass. Oops, I swore I ain't supposed to. Oh well, nothing anybody ain't heard. But of course, we know next week the Lions start their game against the Eagles. A lot of people are predicting the Eagles to kick the Lions' butt. Well, hey, I don't care. I'm a Lions fan, and I don't give up that easy. All right. And I know this coaching staff don't give up that easy. They're not going to surrender victory before you play the game. That's stupid. So you go ahead and you play the game. They got a much better team than they had last year. All right, I do know that there's still some weaknesses on the defense, and they can get scary. But I mean, they were scary during the three or two of the three preseason games. But I think we haven't seen them play their best, and I think the way you're going to see them play their best is going to be in the regular season, because I'm looking for the offense to look a lot better than what it was over the regular season. I'm looking for Jared Goff, DeAndre Swift, Amon St. Brown. I'm looking for them to ball out. I'm looking for them to go ahead and score. I want to see touchdowns. I don't want to see field goals. I want to see them complete the things in the end zone. I mean, granted, you never want to see the Lions lose and just only be able to get field goals, but you want to see them get that ball in the end zone, and I know it's tough. But I think we got the team to do it. I have confidence in the coaching staff. One of the topics I would really, really, really like people to look at too is look at what do you think? Okay, the last two seasons. All right, the teams that have won the Super Bowl have did so by two things. They both of those years. Okay, of course, 2 years ago, my man Tom Brady, he went ahead and left the New England Patriots, and his resume speaks for itself at the New England Patriots. But he was the one that put the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the top. And of course, Gronk came in too, helped them out. All right. But Tom Brady, was the one that put them over the top. Last year, of course, all Lions fans know this, and most of the world knows this. Anybody in football should really know this. But the um, Los Angeles Rams was Los Angeles Rams were added quarterback Matthew Stafford. They added a couple other pieces during the year too, but they felt they were that one player away from that one player that will elevate them enough to win the Super Bowl. So the last 2 years we have seen that both in sorry about all the arms, but in the Tampa Bay getting Tom Brady, and also the Los Angeles Rams bring in Matthew Stafford. Is there a team out there that you think that is one person away, whether it be quarterback, whether it be running back, whether it be corner or whatever, that is one person away from taking them from just being maybe a playoff team to being that Super Bowl winner? Now, granted, not everybody's going to be lucky enough to have the Super Bowl in their stadium, their fans, everything like that. Not everybody's going to be that lucky enough to have that. All right. But is there a team out there that you think is one step away? And my question to you is that Cleveland? All right. Now, Deshaun Watson, of course, being suspended for, I think it's 8 games this year. All right. Would they have, if he would have been able to play the full season, would they have been that team? Are they going to be that team next year? All right. Of course, everybody knows what team I want it to be. I want it to be the Detroit Lions because I'm a Lions fan. But, like I say, this channel is more than just Detroit Lions. This channel covers all sports. And I'm just wondering, is that, do you guys think that maybe this year or next year that Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns are going to be able to be that team to get into the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl because of the changes that were made? I just would really like to know. And once again, right now I cannot see your comments unless you're watching me on YouTube. So if you are watching me on YouTube, please just go ahead and put in a comment. Then I'll make sure I put on the screen here. But who do you think is that one player away? And if not in your team, how many players do you think that your team is away from being that team that can make it to the Super Bowl? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. I'll address some comments that I can't see right now. I'll address them later on. And I don't know. I still think in order for the Detroit Lions to get to the Super Bowl, I think they're like maybe I think there's still a few players away, in order to be honest. Uh, they need their building. I think Jamerson Williams being injured. Of course he being injured for the first part of the year. It's gonna, I mean that hurts. But we do got some good receivers too. But you can't you can't replace the speed that you have with Jamerson Williams. And when he's going to be coming in maybe mid-season, um, or a couple games before mid-season, he still got to get the camaraderie worked with Jared Goff. And my God, will somebody please give a good backup quarterback suggestion to Brad Holmes so that we can get a backup just in case Jared Goff gets hurt? Because I'll tell you, from what I see, if Jared Goff gets hurt, the Lions season is over. If Jared Goff cannot play as expected, as we are all counting on Jared Goff to play, the Lions season can be over real quickly. This is why you need a good, well, better than good backup quarterback. Somebody that can step in, that can go ahead and step in and be that man. Be that man. Be that, that backup man, just in case your quarterback gets um, hurt. Just in case you need to spark a fire in your quarterback to go ahead and do his job and ball out. When you only have one option and that option isn't working, well then what the hell? What do you expect to do? If you got quarterback that can't get the job done. I mean, we got rid of two bad backup quarterbacks, uh, and added from what I've been hearing, is a worse one. So I mean, I think Brad Holmes needs some help on this one to find out, to find that backup quarterback for the Detroit Lions. And that quarterback that can step in if Goff is not doing a good job. Because I don't I'm not the one with you live and die on one person. If that person is going to go ahead and wreck your, or not going to be able to bring you a win, you need to have somebody to replace him, at least for that game. If he's having a bad, if he, if your quarterback is having a bad day, I mean, what if your quarterback is having a horrible day and stuff like that, and there's no chance in hell he's going to go ahead and win for you on that game? Well, set him down if you have a good enough backup quarterback and bring him in. Bring in your backup quarterback. Uh, when Rashawn from work goes ahead and joins me, we're going to be talking more about uh, the relocated. Um, this will be um, their third season in Las Vegas, but it's going to be the Raiders. That's going to be the team spotlight when he gets in here. I'm hoping everything goes well. He's supposed to be here around 10:30 ish. So I'm, or maybe a little before or after. But when he does come in, please welcome him. And I really appreciate him doing this for me. I appreciate any guest that wants to be on my show. Hey, I'll even if you're a Packers fan, I'll let you be on my show, and you can go ahead and discuss your Packers. I mean, I'm not going to root for your team, but I'm not going to root for the Packers because I'm not a Packer fan. Never will be. I don't care. It's not. But I'll tell people it's against my DNA. I'm not a Packer fan. I'm not going to root, but I will give you the respect when you're. If you want to be on my show, if you want to talk about your team, you will be treated with respect on here, and you'll be able to tell why you're a Packers fan too. And but I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone because I'm just I'm looking at it because things to do with this broadcast. Um, and by the way, who who do you think is gonna win the Super Bowl before the whole thing starts? Do you think that LA can repeat, or do you think there's gonna be somebody else? How many people think that the Dallas Cowboys can go ahead and win the Super Bowl? I know Jerry Jones is expecting it. You know, I mean, but he expects that every year. You know, and I know all you Dallas fans. I mean, I know you guys all expect that as well. So now me, I would like to see. I would like to see Buffalo in it. I would like to see them win it. Josh Allen would be somebody new. I mean, other than Detroit. Okay. Well, Michigan. One of the downsides, my high school football team lost last week or this weekend. Won their first game, but lost. And of course, Muskegon Big Reds is my team that I went to, or is my school that I went to, and they lost. I guess they got their butts whipped. But they've been a strong powerhouse throughout the recent years in Muskegon, but maybe not this year. Was talking to one of my friends who is a big fan too, but he ended up telling me that he thinks they're only going to win 5 games. I don't know. I hope they win a lot more. I hope they can beat Mona Shores, but Mona Shores is a good team. Uh, oh, shoot. Okay. Well, once again, don't forget uh, on Facebook, join my group, Maniac Sports. Don't and tell your friends about it too. Um, I want to get the membership up. Any sports related posts can be added on there. If you want to be on my show, we can go ahead and try to work something out where I can have you. We just gotta have the times match up, and I can give you a link. Uh, Also, I want to form a something to do weekly with. I I can have up to 10 guests. I want to do a the Maniac squad, which will consist of people other than myself. I will be one of them, but it will consist of people other than myself too that can go ahead and give their views. Um, Also, somebody wants. I also want to turn this into the Maniac Sports Network, which will be if. Uh, that's why I want so many different. I want your input on things too, and I want people to be able to run wild and post things on my Facebook, and I open that up to and if somebody wants to go ahead and you know somebody wants to take the Raiders or somebody wants to take the Packers or the Vikings and just go ahead and post a lot of stuff and be that main person on my show, that's fine. They can do it. But please feel free to post anything on my show. All right. Rashawn should be coming on here real soon. Yeah. Sorry, I'm waiting to see Rashawn on the LinkedIn. I'll let him in. Okay, send him a link to be on the show. As soon as he comes in, um, I will add him. I do apologize. Once I see, yeah. Okay, as soon as he gets in here, we will be talking about the LA, not LA, excuse me, the what? LV, Las Vegas Raiders. Used to be Los Angeles Raiders. Used to be Oakland Raiders. Actually, they were Oakland Raiders 2 times. I think they were LA Raiders at least one time. I'm not exactly for sure. Uh, but okay. I am really sorry about this. As soon as I see him, I will I will add him on here. But okay. So what's what's your what's your team? What's your team? Who's your team? Who do you want to go for? Who do you want to win this year? You know, of course, I'm go Lions all the way. Uh, I am. Please excuse me again. I am trying to help Rashawn get on this platform. I don't see him yet, but no. Also, hey, make sure you guys tell me what brings out the maniac in you, and what do I mean by that? Okay, what brings out the maniac in me is seeing touchdowns. It's seeing, it's seeing my team win. It's seeing a nice hard sack of the opposite team's quarterback, somebody getting drilled to the ground, caught uh, fumbles being caused. Uh, of course, turnovers. Those things will go ahead and really make me get up and yell. And also, in a bad way, when the non-football participants will bring out the maniac in me in a bad way, and that will be, of course, the referees when they go ahead and they mess up a call and steal a game from my team. And believe me, they have done that a lot to many teams. And sometimes you wonder what the hell, why can't they get things right? I know they're only human, but my God, some of the calls a third grader can make better than them. You know, I'm Okay. All right. What I might do is I might need to end and restart this. I'm not ready. I'm having a lot of problems with him uh, coming on. So I'm okay. I might go ahead. What I'm probably going to do, and I'm just going to do this so that I can help him out. I'm going to end this show, and then I'm going to restart it um, right back up with no waiting, so that I can help him get on. Okay. Um, Thank you. This is Maniac Tim. I will be back in a moment.